Hello. Santa Muerte would like me to mention something that she thinks is of value to you, to us. And that is a paradigm of economic fear. And her message is, don't live in it. And I quote, don't live in it. She's talking about the credit score system, credit reports, the big credit bureaus, Experian, Equifax, TransUnion, landlords, big property management companies, banks, real estate holdings that are buying up all of the housing, etc., etc. Yes? Tax bureaus, etc. She's saying that these systems and institutions exist and rely upon thriving and surviving in a specific energetic frequency of control, authoritarianism, and fear. She wants me to say what I have to say, me, and that is, I've been online a long time. The Gold Altar looks relatively new, but I know game. And I understand that there are people that have larger platforms that use their material wealth and their credit scores to shame others, to brag and to boast and to put others down and to say, hold on, let me see. Santa, what do you want me to not say that? Okay, I will be quiet. She said for me to say this. Let's just say that they use it to appear and seem superior to others and to dominate the marketplace. This is what she's saying. And commerce, especially in the online field. What Santa is saying right now is sometimes mistakes happen. People get sick. They lose houses. They lose jobs. They have problems. Sometimes their children die or family members die or they almost die and they begin to have issues. She wants me to tell the story of this older lady that I met. This older lady had worked, I think her job, 60 years every day, worked really hard, saved a lot of money, owned her house outright, and then the Paradise fires hit. This is a woman, she had everything. But then her house burned down and she lost everything. And she told me the story of fleeing that space and looked behind her around her there were flames all around her. How terrifying. And she actually told me that she was living in that house, and even though she had everything, she was looking around and saying to herself, is this it? Is this my whole life? She was unsatisfied. She was not whole. She was unfulfilled. And so when she lost everything in the Paradise fires, then she had to stay with other people for a while. And then some of that insurance money came in and, whatever else. And she still had other money, still does, but moved to a different town and set up a new life there. Everything she has in this beautiful home of hers is new to her. And the way that she is so spiritually and emotionally and energetically free is, she's 84, by the way, now. It's inspiring to me and to others because she's so light and she's generous. And she doesn't use material possessions and social standing economically to brag and boast and put others down. She is genuinely grateful for what she has. And she believes in magic and miracles and light. and the genuine love between people, including genuine community care. And this is coming from Santa Muerte. So Santissima and I would like to share in this video how to work around these systems of oppression. Now, they can also be systems utilized as a ladder. They can help people. Credit can be used in wonderful ways to build businesses and empires and get what we want. So neither myself nor Santissima are downplaying the importance of utilizing these systems and how wonderful it is that some people place high value on them and cherish and look after and steward their credit score and report and their taxes and everything else. However, what we're speaking to in this video is the fact, the genuine truth that there are so many people with poor credit that have run into some serious problems. And we do live in a predatory financial system in the United States, especially, where people can go bankrupt from medical bills. That is not the case in a lot of other countries. That is a thing that is very specific to the United States, especially, she says. And so what these systems do is they want people to live in fear. Fear that if one has an eviction on their record or some kind of settlement having to do with housing, or they lost a house or anything like that, they had a bankruptcy or fell on some hard times. And we're not judging whether or not that was sort of stupid, ignorant choices or made out of instant gratification, or that something genuinely bad happened. It is what it is, and it's in the past. And this is what Santissima is saying. It is in the past. And the way that we move forward in this moment right now makes all the difference. The past does not dictate the present and the future. The past is ash. So she wants me to bring up, for example, housing. People can begin to be afraid, oh my God, I can't get a house. I've had this on my record and that on my record, and this company is coming after me and threatening, and, Hunger Games this and blah, 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 that. There are so many other ways to achieve and receive housing. So many other ways. She wants me to give out some of these ways. Benefactors. Somebody could give it to us. We could meet somebody at the library or at the coffee shop, on the dance floor, at a devotee altar, online, who knows? And they could offer it to us. We could find out that they have a room for rent and they like us so much that they go by energy and vibration alone. We feel aligned with each other immediately, and it's bam, it's done. They could have a whole house. We could pay for an Airbnb, and then it could turn into a longer term stay. That has happened to me before, actually. One time I rented for a ridiculously low amount for an entire winter, this gorgeous bed and breakfast. Oh my God. It was oh my God. It was a dream. It was a dream space. We had photo shoots in there. It was amazing. And that just showed up. Bam, there it was. Things can happen. And Arla Santa Muerte and spirits like Mercury, which Santissima has an incredible relationship with the planetary beings and spirits, intelligences, can make the impossible possible. There are things like work trade. There are contests. We could win a contest. People have been known to win houses. There are so many other ways. I know of somebody who has been living in her beautiful apartment for years now. The owners love her. They went by energy alone. I had an apartment like that. That was a dream. They never asked for anything. They met me and were like, oh my God, we love you. Gave it to me. And I paid on time every month, no problem. Began that way, ended that way. And when I handed them the apartment back, it was in impeccable condition. I cleaned it from top to bottom. I don't know if you guys know about my cleaning skills are, Santissima says the words savage. I am really, really good with cleaning. And I love that space so, so much. And I loved the person who rented it to me. She was amazing. And when somebody is amazing with me like that, I return the favor tenfold. Santissima says more like a millionfold, but okay. The point is here to think outside of the box, trust and have faith in La Santa Muerte and your own ability to take action and to begin again and begin new. As long as we are in alignment, we have favor. And when I say alignment, what do we mean by that, Santissima? Integrity, truth over comfort, responsibility, accountability. And she's saying not being responsible and accountable to the systems, the people that are holding up these systems that make us slaves in ways that rape us. Woo, she is using strong words of our dignity and our respect. Dang. So we're going to close this out. The point of this is there is always another way.